ZIZ, Federation welcomes home Team SKN from Carifta 50. New medical equipment operationalized to improve health services, and the Taiwan Embassy expresses appreciation to National Assembly. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Frozen fruits and vegetables get a bad rap. Because they are frozen doesn't mean they are not nutritious. Many frozen fruits and vegetables actually retain more nutrients than when they are eaten fresh. Using frozen fruits and vegetables is about convenience. Best of all, they last longer and they cost less. Look for the Island Garden brand at your favorite supermarket or call 662-0909 to place an order today. At Island Garden, we assure you that our products are locally grown and nutritiously sealed.
It's all about the glam with stylish new frames from Quartz Optical. Shop today for up to 50% off and pay nothing for 30 days. Book now at www.quartzoptical.com. Get the look you want at the price you need. Plus, at Quartz Optical, our eye exams are always free. So what are you waiting for? Come down and get glam with up to 50% off selected frames. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Frozen fruits.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. On Wednesday afternoon, the Federation welcomed home the national team that participated in the 2023 Carifta Games in the Bahamas. More in this report.
Cheers and applause as the St. Kitts Nevis Carifta team arrived at a welcome ceremony and press conference held at the Cayenne Jet Lounge at the Robert L. Bradshaw International Airport. The team returned home with 3 medals, 1 gold for Kanye Samuel Francis, 1 silver for Jalen Bennett, and 1 bronze for Deschanel Thomas. Sport and other government officials were on hand at the ceremony to congratulate the young athletes. Acting President of the St. Kitts Nevis Olympic Committee, Dennis Knight, commended the team and encouraged them to keep excelling in upcoming events.
So I just want to congratulate all and say this is a moment for us all to pause, enjoy it, celebrate, but let's look forward. There is much more to come.
Junior Minister of Youth Empowerment, the Honourable Iseline Phillip, said they made the entire nation proud.
It's my pleasure to be here as we celebrate the victory for this year's Carifta Games. I'm really pleased to be here to express congratulatory remarks, just to say how proud all of you athletes have really made us in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, just in terms of all of the hard work and the discipline that you have shown in being able to be sports ambassadors going outside of the Federation.
While highlighting the athletes' achievements, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, promised to use his influence to further their development.
As the Minister of Foreign Affairs, I will use my office to open my ministry, to open doors for you. I will go around the world seeking investment from investors to ensure that our conditions here are better, that our stadium will continue to improve, the conditions under which you are training will improve. We will invest in our coaches because we believe in you.
Following the press conference, a motorcade was held through the streets of Basse-Terre to celebrate the accomplishments of Team SKN. Jason Davis for ZIZ News.
New equipment related to ophthalmology, dialysis treatment, mammograms, and ultrasounds are now online or are expected to come online in the coming weeks as the government of St. Kitts and Nevis undertakes upgrades to improve healthcare. The most recently purchased piece of equipment is a state-of-the-art microscope for the ophthalmic unit at the Joseph M. France General Hospital. It was acquired at a cost of more than $700,000. Director of Health Institutions, Dr. Jensen Morton, said during the radio and television program In Focus that this microscope was essential in conducting eye surgeries that stopped in July 2022.
Upon investigation, we were able to see that the machinery was pretty old. It was in dire need of replacement. It was at a point in which, even if you repaired it, it would be a very expensive repair, and it's probably going to have some other component of it fall apart in a couple of days to weeks again. So the Prime Minister made the decision to make the purchase of new equipment for eye surgery.
The purchase also included machines to conduct ophthalmic ultrasounds, surgical equipment, and anesthetic equipment for eye surgeries, computer systems, and software. The equipment and software are already at the JNF General Hospital and are being configured. Dr. Morton said that the service will be fully available shortly. The Director of Health Institutions added that the Ministry of Health was also able to source new dialysis machines. Staff were trained on how to use the new equipment, which has since been operationalized. Dr. Morton added that an existing machine was also configured to reintroduce mammogram services at the hospital. A mammogram is an X-ray scan of the breast and is extremely useful in detecting breast cancer. This service will come online shortly. New ultrasound machines were also donated to the ministry from a collaboration between the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, and the Swiss Embassy. They will be operationalized in short order. Dr. Morton said that these pieces of equipment are part of the government's efforts to positively enhance healthcare. Training initiatives are also taking place in areas such as customer service, leadership, and more to strengthen human resources. The Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan has expressed appreciation to the National Assembly of St. Christopher and Nevis in support of Taiwan's quest to participate in international organizations. In a statement, the Taiwan Embassy said, quote, "Our embassy welcomes and appreciates the St. Kitts and Nevis National Assembly's resolution supporting Taiwan's participation in international organizations, as well as recognizing our country's contribution in advancing global public health, fighting climate change and transnational crime, and spearheading the post-pandemic economic recovery," end quote. The statement further noted, quote, "A force for good, Taiwan strives to safeguard peace and stability and firmly upholds freedom and democracy. We cherish the solidarity of friends, including St. Kitts and Nevis, and are committed to closer cooperation and partnership in pursuit of continued progress and shared prosperity," end quote. At a recent sitting of the lawmaking body, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew moved the endorsing of the bid of the Republic of China, Taiwan to participate in several international organizations. The resolution was seconded by Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Mark Brantley, and unanimously approved in the lawmaking body. After the break, Diplomatic Week 2023 to be held later this month, and Traffic Department reports increase in excessive speeding. Stay with us.
Here are your Horseless Value Mart IGA Easter Special.
Running April 6th to the 19th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Essential Everyday Tortillas, just $11.99. Yoplait Yogurt, $3.99. Stone Ridge Ice Cream Bars in time for the heat, $19.99. Planters Dry Roasted and Cocktail Peanuts, $14.99. Gold Medal Flour, $17.99. Essential Everyday Canned Dog Food, $7.49. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. IG and Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese, $2.79. IG and Essential Everyday Salt for $79. Meat Peter Pan peanut butter, $10.99. IG and essential everyday cream cheese, $7.99. Essential everyday pasta, $4.99. Equal mouthwash, $14.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sean listos y hagan sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Hey, hon, what's up? Hey, girl, I just called you to tell you about this great deal that I'm about to get with an insurance company on my new car. Really? Yes, really. Just $200 monthly for the next 12 months. That sounds too good to be true. Does it include windshield coverage? No, that's an additional cost. Does it include personal accident and medical expense coverage? Wait. No, it does not. What about act of God and riot and strife coverage? No, you know. Please tell me it at least includes some kind of no claims protection. It does not. Well, friend, the math is not mathing at all. With TDC Insurance, you got one rate and all that I mentioned included. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going on the website right now to get a quote. You definitely need to switch to TDC Insurance where the math is mathing.
At TDC Insurance Company, we take good care of you, guaranteeing you peace of mind.
Welcome back. Ahead of Diplomatic Week at the end of the month, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has announced plans for this year's edition, which will share the stage with Agriculture Open Day. During the radio and television program In Focus on Wednesday, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kay Bass, spoke of the highlight of the week.
We'll be having something called Diplomatic Boulevard. In the past, when ambassadors came to St. Kitts and Nevis for Diplomatic Week, they will meet generally, practically only with high-level officials, the Governor General, the Prime Minister, the Foreign Minister, and other ministers, and also the private sector. But this year we introduced what we call the Diplomatic Boulevard, and this will facilitate greetings of the ambassadors with the public. The public will be able to interact with the general public, and we were initially planning to have it on Central Street, but when we heard of Open Day and where it's going to be located, we partnered with the Ministry of Agriculture, and we hope to move that Diplomatic Boulevard from Central Street to the Open Day. So they will be able to see what happens during Agriculture Open Day. They will be able to meet the public, and they'll be able to see what we produce in St. Kitts and Nevis.
As the theme is driving change, advancing a vision for a sustainable island state, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew is expected to share his vision for a sustainable St. Kitts and Nevis at the opening ceremony on April 25th. Ms. Bass went on to explain the purpose of Diplomatic Week.
Diplomatic Week was started because the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is responsible for managing international relationships with countries all over the world. And so it was started because, you know, we can't attend every meeting and not everyone could reach us. So it was important for us to bring our ambassadors with countries with whom we have diplomatic relations to St. Kitts and Nevis so that they can meet our high-level officials, interact with the public, as well as see what the country is like.
St. Kitts and Nevis's ambassadors that are stationed around the globe are expected to be in the Federation. The event is also expected to feature 42 nations. The traffic department has been seeing an increase in excessive speeding on the road. This is according to Sergeant Sophia Henry from the traffic department during her appearance on ZIZ Radio's program On the Road on Wednesday. She also made mention of the number of tickets that have been issued for speeding from January 2022 to present.
From January last year to present, we have issued 1,426 speeding tickets. Out of those 1,426, 822 were paid. 372 unpaid, and we have 217 cases pending.
She reminded persons of the speed limits both in built-up areas and on highways.
Persons who drive should know that the speed limit in built-up areas is 20 miles per hour. You might say that is too slow. But remember, we have pedestrian crossing, we have persons, we have business places in those areas. On the outskirts now is 40 miles per hour.
Sergeant Henry stated that speeding endangers everyone on the road. On the Road airs every Wednesday on ZIZ Radio during the morning show with GQ. The Ministry of Communications, in collaboration with the International Telecommunications Unit, has announced the activities for Girls in ICT Day on April 27th. In a press release issued on Monday, the ministry said the main goal of the engagement is to equip girls and women for a digitally transformed world. The activities include a Girls in ICT Best in Canva poster competition on April 25th, and on April 27th there will be the Girls in ICT Skills Development Forum and a Girls in ICT game show. The release also said that the ministry aims to engage the communities and promote collaboration through partnership, and that the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis must be positioned to take full advantage of the digital economy and be competitive in the 21st century. For more information, persons can visit the website www.innovationhub.kn. The Department of Education on Nevis is rolling out plans to enhance teaching and learning in the area of science, technology, engineering and mathematics, STEM, and related disciplines. Nevis's Minister of Education, Honorable Troy Liburd, explained recently that the initiative aligns with their vision of providing education for the future. He said the Department of Education is preparing to host the inaugural STEM Week planned for May 22nd to 26th at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park at Pinneys. He said the STEM Week will include a Math Infusion Day on Tuesday, 23rd, a STEM Challenge on Wednesday for students to demonstrate the use of 21st century learning skills, and the week will wrap up with STEM Expo 2023, centered on the showcasing and promoting of STEM projects, ideas and skills developed and learned by students throughout the school year. The minister described the upcoming event as a major undertaking. However, the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, has partnered with the Ministry of Education in support of the STEM Expo. Coming up in regional news, grandmother and 2-year-old killed in St.